Live from Fondren Library on the beautiful campus of SMU in the Big D. It's my mom's second favorite podcast, The Mustang Mood.
Let's go. Still in Fondren Library, as always.
Let's go.
As always.
I've moved up on my mom's list. We were third.
Oh, dude, let's go.
And then Stone came on.
Fast.
I was gonna say, who got bumped down?
Oh, it's some like sewing podcast, I think.
Yeah.
Didn't pay attention to who was in front. I just know that, man,
That we're
here in a
moving
few
up in the
weeks, we're going to be up a number one.
Yes. Just a few more sessions.
Thanks, Mom, for listening. Appreciate you.
That's good. And you might notice if you're watching that we have Brian back, our favorite correspondent from San Antonio.
Come on.
He's in person. He's in Dallas for the summer.
He does exist.
I do exist.
He's real. Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to the pod, man.
Thanks, guys.
Is this your mom's favorite podcast?
It probably is.
Yeah. Does she listen?
It's probably her favorite English podcast.
My
Does
mom
it
did.
surpass cookout likes for her.
Actually,
Uh-oh.
yeah, it's probably in the same tier.
Okay.
We need a few more episodes.
We'll put out some more.
Yeah.
Yeah. My mom was like, I listened to one of your episodes. It was actually pretty good. I was like, what do you mean it was actually pretty good? Like,
Dang, not a lot of faith in you, Walker.
no,
Backhanded
she had some
compliment.
faith. She liked it. It was good.
That's good.
She's a proud mother.
That's good.
What are we talking about today, fellas?
Talking about a lot of things. Talking about some transfers. Talking about some NCAA college football 25.
Come on.
And we're going to talk about some jersey hot takes. So we'll be...
Yeah, because
Covering a
Stone
lot.
said he liked the black jerseys, and he
Yeah.
may be disappointed in us when he watches this and
well,
and sees where we put it on the tier list.
I don't hate it. There are
like
some
it.
bad jerseys on this list. So
I like
Well,
it, but
a little preview for later.
I think the black is a good mix, but
It's a good part of the repertoire. It's not our worst black jersey.
Yeah. Do you like the? Well, we'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm looking at the sheet here. This segment is called "Your Keelan Me Smalls."
yeah. So Keelan Russell continues to
Flirt.
shop himself out. So
openly, very
openly, yeah. So here's a direct few quotes from him. It says, "My recruitment is still open. I'm just waiting to see a college who can really flip me. If not, SMU is home. If I feel like SMU is where I want to be and SMU is where I want to go, SMU is looking like a great future. We're getting top dudes. I looked the other day. We're like top 25 in the class of 2025. We're most likely building at SMU, but there are schools like Bama, Oregon, Florida that have chances to flip me. That's where I'm at. And specifically about Alabama. Oh man, Bama has been one of those schools. It has the top things to make me flip."
I don't want them.
Just going right out.
I definitely still want it.
Yeah, I definitely.
It's the wrong attitude.
I think Alabama. He's visiting Alabama this weekend.
Yeah.
So
I think he's at SMU right now. I thought he was like
Just to
visiting
clarify, this
SMU.
is weekend of the 1st
Yeah, today is
that we're recording.
June 1st.
June 1st.
Well, I know he was at Alabama yesterday.
Oh,
The
really?
official visit was May
He was
31st.
supposed to be there this weekend, yeah.
Okay.
I don't
Interesting.
So if he doesn't flip this weekend, hopefully he stays.
I just feel like his like a backup choice to take to prom or something.
Yeah.
You know?
He's committed now, though. He's still committed.
Yeah.
But commitment doesn't mean
It's like he did like a soft ask. Like he came up to me. This sounds weird, but he came up to SMU and he's like, hey, would you like be interested in going to prom with me? But like maybe not. And
If I get a
then
better offer.
SMU was like, and he's like, he's like the jock, the cool guy at school, and SMU, the like shy. Kind of like girl that's like pretty but like hasn't like really come out as pretty yet.
like she's all that. movie
She's
early
like has a
got
huge
potential.
crush. She has a huge crush on him, and she's like
takes off the glasses and then
yeah. Well, it like does her hair.
Yeah.
She hasn't come out.
that's
as
SMU
pretty
because
yet.
we're about to come out into the ACC.
exactly. But she's like, oh my gosh, yes. But like she's still like shy, doesn't have her confidence yet, and so like she lets him push her around a little bit, not physically, of course, but
of course,
Ever.
we would not.
and so he's still trying to get what other dates the really really cool girls at school
Yeah.
to like want to say yes to him, but they don't know yet, and so he's just
Yeah.
kind of keeping her SMU in limbo.
I think there is like one perspective of maybe
My wife is gonna really like this.
I was gonna say, are you speaking from experience here, Walker? Or?
No, like
Just
I think I've just been listening
No,
to.
he definitely wasn't the cool guy in high school.
I was gonna say,
No, it
Oof.
was not.
Eric asked him out.
No. Well, no.
I thought he was going to
Almost
say
got
yes. Yeah.
But I think there is a perspective of like he might just be playing his cards right to like get more money from the boosters to stay. You know, like the more pressure there is from Bama, Florida, Oregon, could get our boosters to like pay him more money to stay committed.
And it's okay for him to think this in his head, but to say it out loud is kind of a weird thing.
I agree.
I feel
It's
like
why are you telling us?
I do want to see like how many recruits have done this. They're like committed, but they're like openly, publicly like, hey, I'm open to be flipped. How many of
Unless
them
I get
have
a better
stayed-
offer.
How many of them have actually stayed at the original school?
Yeah. I think also this attitude is probably a like a byproduct of the new era of college sports.
I was gonna say
for sure.
the same thing.
and
Yeah.
getting paid and stuff. Because now it's just straight up a negotiation. You know,
Yeah, which makes sense, right?
Yeah.
There was no
just a
advantage
bit.
to
It's
saying this
straight. It's
before.
straight up a business deal now. Yeah,
And if you're the number one quarterback in Texas, you play hardball. That's just what
yeah,
you
for
do.
sure.
And so there's an element of that for sure. But I think it's just one of those things that I critiqued when we first brought NIL in, and I get everyone wants to get paid, and I think that's fair. Everyone wants to make money off of their name, and I think that's fine. But one of the things that was going to happen is there's like loyalty to a school is just not going to be there anymore, and so the whole, I guess the old football spirit of like we're going here to build a legacy at this place just isn't there anymore, and so now it makes me a little sad
Yeah.
that football's changing in this way.
I will say though, if he's on our team to start next season, I'm all in.
Yeah,
100% all in. You know he'll be our highest recruit ever.
Yeah, no, it's
That's crazy.
yeah. He's just above Preston
Preston
Stone.
Stone. Yeah.
he'd be an impact player for sure. Like that's definitely true. And so we'll see what the boosters do. We'll see if they pony up.
I think they will.
We'll know.
yeah.
If we lose him, it's not going to be because of money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
agree.
that's probably
I agree.
true, actually.
Yeah.
I think that's true.
I kind of feel like though, I mean, of course we still want him, but it gets to the point where I'm like, I mean, if he leaves, he leaves. Like life goes on. I mean, we do have two really good quarterbacks right now who are still young, so
Mm-hmm.
I just kind of get tired of this thing after a while. So we'll see. Long way to go though.
But if he leaves, do we lose the other guys from Oak Cliff or
The
Duncanville?
receivers,
Yeah.
we could.
So
That's true.
a lot of the guys that are in that 25 class are.
But what's also
are close
odd
to him.
is Keelan, he's posting so much SMU stuff on his Instagram and his Twitter.
like all the time.
Like
I love
all
it.
the time.
I think
yeah.
it's negotiation. He's trying to get Alabama to be like, oh shoot, we need to step up or whatever. You know?
Yeah.
Which I don't know if I'd want to go to Alabama right now, but
Yeah. No Saban.
I would not.
Well, do we know? So I remember reading something about how he doesn't want to be in a class of two quarterbacks. So I know Oregon already has a quarterback committed. They want a second one. I don't know about Bama or Florida. I mean, I don't think he'll go to Florida because their coach is going to get fired probably eventually. So it doesn't really make sense. But
Bama might as well be a class of two quarterbacks, though. Like, they're always going to have multiple quarterbacks. They could be franchise guys. They could keep for 3 years. Or they could go to the NFL draft. I mean, think about, what was his name? Last
Like
year's
Hurts and
quarterback.
Tua.
I was just saying.
Last year's quarterback.
Is it Milrow? Was that his
Jalen
name?
Milrow.
Yeah, Jalen Milrow. Like, he came back. Like, he could have gone to the NFL. He came back. So, like, you could go to Alabama and then be riding the bench thinking that guy's going to go to the draft, and he doesn't. Quinn Ewers, same way, probably. Like, he could stay another year. And then
Yeah.
Arch Manning still doesn't get to play. So,
Well, maybe even if he goes to Bama, he can just get if he wants more money and they give him more money. I don't really know. He can get a bag and then he can come back when he's ready to start.
Yeah, he can put
And then
Quinn Ewers.
He'll be fine. It looks like Alabama does not have a quarterback committed for 2025, so we'll see.
We will see. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Excited to have him. Hopefully he commits to SMU and sticks with it, but we'll see. Time will tell.
I think also, just to keep in mind, is that recruitment goes throughout the football season. So a lot of this could depend on how we do this season. So we start off the season strong. You know, we get a win at BYU. We hang with Florida State. Maybe we don't even win. We just hang with them. Like that. Those things
huge
are
exciting
hugely.
game.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
get this big excitement. Those are huge. for
Packed out
recruits.
stadium.
Yeah, big stadium. Everyone goes to the game because I think if we're gonna have a sold out game, it's gonna be one of those, and maybe both. And so we give
Definitely
a good showing at
All
one of
three.
those or all three of the big games that we have this year. I mean, that could be impactful. I mean, he could be also just kind of waiting to see, like, hey, maybe SMU is on the up and up, and then when he sees it, he's like, okay, yeah, I'm ready to go in. So it could be that too. So
Yeah.
we just need to make a good showing at those big games.
Yeah. And speaking of big games, we have some times for these
Yes, we
games.
got some times.
So Nevada is going to be at 7 p.m. on a Saturday, but it's week 0.
Week 0. Yeah.
So hyped about that. So that's at Nevada. And then we come home for week 1. We play Houston Christian at 7 p.m. on the ACC network, baby.
Come
Let's
on.
go.
Yeah.
The big time. Well, the
Power 3.
extra channel.
The extra
of
channel
ACC
for the-
network. Yeah. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We're still going to be on the ACC network, and we're going to be there in person. But and then the next game, week 2, is on a Friday night, BYU at 6 p.m. So first Power 5 test of
That'd be
the
a fun
year.
game.
It'll be a good game.
We need to start off winning against the Big 12.
Oh yeah, we got to.
It's a double war, Big 12 and
TCU back to back.
and the religious battle.
I will
It's
say
a holy
this.
battle. Yeah.
So right at first, I was disappointed that we had a Friday night game. But when I after probably about 30 minutes of sitting there, I realized that this is probably the best thing that can happen for SMU because we're starting off the season on a Friday night where nobody else in the country has a game to watch. So they're all going to watch SMU. And when they see SMU go in there and beat BYU, it's going to just put us on the map. Everyone's going to, knock on wood,
Knock
right?
on wood.
But no, like we go in there and we beat BYU and the whole nation is watching because everyone's just hyped about football and the week 1 and everything, everyone's getting excited. Like that's going to be huge for our program and get a whole lot of momentum for recruitment. It's going to get a whole lot of momentum just in the players, like encouragement and just getting things going. Like this could be a turning point in the organization.
Yeah.
Just right off the bat.
For sure. And I'll take a Friday night game over an 11 a.m. Saturday game in August at any day, at any time.
Also big, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did y'all like playing UNT on Friday night last year?
You and who?
I think he's talking about the junior college.
North
up on-
Texas Community College.
That's what.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
I mean, I'd rather play like a more interesting school like
BYU.
Like
BYU, but it is what it is. I
I
mean,
think it'll also be a huge game going into TCU weekend too.
oh yeah,
Well,
we
it's
get an
actually-
extra.
We get a
day.
bye.
We get a bye.
That's
Yeah,
right.
bye and then
Yeah.
BYU bye TCU.
Oh.
Yep.
I think our season has like 3 subsets, right? With 2 byes.
Well, it's like every
Yeah, I think
3
so.
games we get a bye or something like that,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
But that's because of our week 0 game, right? Because
Yeah.
there's only
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
4
Uh-huh.
teams that play week 0. It's something
Yeah.
real small. So
No,
I'm still bitter against
excited.
Vanderbilt canceling.
Yeah,
the game.
what
That would have been fun.
they do have the hardest schedule in the SEC this
Hey,
year.
Keelan,
Wow.
SEC scared of us.
it's just
Commit.
They are,
Come
yeah.
on.
Except
you
for
gotta
OU.
think- also
We're playing OU next year.
27.
Yeah. I think it's
27.
27.
Oh, okay.
So 3 years.
But I mean,
In 3.
you got to feel for Vanderbilt. I mean, as Walker said, the hardest schedule in SEC, and then they were going to play us. Like they could have had like an 0-12 season.
Yeah.
like it really could have
Good.
been like an
Yeah.
0-12 season for them. They probably needed to get some.
They're like, we need at least one win.
Yeah, so they got good.
And we got money out
I
of it,
honestly
so-
don't think it was Vanderbilt's call. I think the SEC commissioner came in and was like, "No, you're not playing them."
Commish is like, y'all need to save face.
Yeah.
Like, you're not playing us.
Very well, yeah.
Really?
Because it probably.
I would
looks
have figured
bad.
it was the coach who was like, we got to get one.
Dude, I don't know.
We have to
man.
get one.
He's just
win.
trying to save his job, yeah.
The was Greg Sankey. He's like the biggest SEC protector. Like he'll never let a team lose to SMU in the regular season. There's no way. He's scared of us.
We'll just wait till
You should
playoff
be.
season.
That's right.
Speaking of the different tiers of conferences,
Mm.
we see that EA College Football 25 has kind of ranked schools into 4 different categories. And at first, we sent this in the group chat, and everyone had very different reactions to it.
I still hate it.
It's a weird looking tier list, right? Like seeing,
I haven't really had time to look at it, so walk me through what stands out to you.
okay, yeah, having Iowa and Utah in tier 1.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
OSU.
Whoa. What
Oklahoma
the heck?
State?
Oklahoma State,
Tier
What?
one?
That makes
Iowa.
Oklahoma State wins consistently.
No,
but
they're
they should not be a
trash.
tier 1.
I like Mike
You're telling
Gundy.
me Oklahoma State, and as much as I hate to say it, like over Texas,
Yeah, over
Is-
Texas.
I mean,
Yeah, that's
Oklahoma
actually
State's
over
crazy.
Florida State.
over
The
OU,
only-
Oklahoma State over OU.
No, OU's up there too. We will say the
yeah,
caveat
you're
is
right,
it's
right.
based on the final finish in the last 10 AP polls.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's not it's
Not subjective.
it's objective, but it
Yeah.
still makes me angry.
It's-
Well, it's
it's
objectively wrong though.
it's
because
objectively
their
based on-
methodology is just flawed.
It's subjectively based on subjective rankings.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so what this is, it's ranking in 4 different tiers how much they get paid to be in the game, like how much the school will be paid by EA.
Which wasn't that much money.
It was like $100 grand or less.
Tier 1 is $100,000, and then I think
Oh,
tier
really?
4 was like
Yeah,
$20,000.
so it's like
I didn't know that.
It's pennies.
For those programs, that's nothing, yeah.
Yeah. But
All
for
right, something that stands out to me, Texas Tech tier 4. Just want to call that out.
it's true,
also,
they have not been good.
You know, Texas Tech has 0 outright Southwest Conference championships.
Whoa. Really?
that's
Texas
tough.
Tech is
Believe it.
honestly poverty. They are a poverty program.
They
Right,
kinda-
Patty,
coming in with
though.
the hot shots right here, just body shot right.
I know some of them.
We're back down to number 3 on my mom's favorite podcast.
All they don't even wear Tech jerseys anymore at the games. Everyone just wears Mahomes jerseys, yeah.
Yeah.
They're in the same tier as UTEP.
I mean,
That's tough.
to be fair, Walker,
Ooh,
if
you know
you're-
that's tough.
if you're going
And
to be
Charlotte.
a Texas Tech fan, what are you going to wear? You're going to wear a Mahomes jersey because there's not
Yeah.
much else to.
Apparently a
to
bunch
work
of people
with.
were wearing Kelsey jerseys too. It's like you didn't even go here, but
Bandwagoners.
So let's see. Yeah. So speaking of Travis Kelce, Cincinnati's in tier 2 with UT, USC, Florida State, like some big names in that tier 2, which means that they finished only 2 times in the top 25 or 3 times, something like that. I think he had to be 4 times to be in tier 1, 2 or 3 times to be in tier 2, and tier 3 was once.
I think
in
tier
tier
3
4
was
was
once.
0.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
And then 4 is you didn't make
If
it.
this was the past 5 years, we would for sure be tier 2, right?
Actually, we've only been in the top. We've only finished in the top 25 once.
Oh, you're right.
Last year.
last year, yeah.
And
Because
that's-
2019 we
We
were
fell
on
off.
the fringe. We had votes, but then we lost the bowl game,
Yeah, I remember.
and it just dropped us
because
down.
of Mr. Clouds, Mr. Cloudy. So
Yeah.
Cloudy Dykes. Yeah.
Cloudy
Dykes.
Dykes. Oh, by the way, I needed to apologize because I realized I said that I called him Cloudy Dykes, and then later when we were talking about the scale for, what was that taco place called again?
Velvet.
Oh.
Velvet Taco. I called him the other name. I meant to say Cloudy, so that's my bad.
Mm.
Made a mistake there.
Who are you apologizing to?
I'm apologizing to God, really. Everyone.
Jeez.
Just kidding.
This
I'm apologizing to the SMU fan base. You didn't
Okay.
deserve that from me.
So let's
Yeah.
see.
I have an apology to make actually too.
Okay.
I was caught in Fort Worth last weekend.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Who caught you?
You would.
A coworker who also went to SMU.
Oh, no.
So they were also in Fort Worth.
Oh.
But they're Fort Worth lovers.
Oof.
Actually, the SMU and Fort Worth
It's a
lovers,
curse word
those
around
don't
here.
exist.
Fort
Those don't
Worth
exist.
lover.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I was called out basically.
Well,
Um,
we all fall short, but
so-
we're saved by grace.
Yeah. So I'd like to just confess to you all that
Yeah.
We forgive
I was
you.
in Fort Worth.
Oh, man.
But back to the tier list. It's just odd to see that just the whole methodology for it. It just seeing some of these teams like grouped together in this way it just rubs me wrong.
Yeah.
So
Seeing USF and A&M are literally like right next to each other on this graphic. And it's
San
like
Diego State.
San Diego State, USF, and A&M
I wonder.
on the Bulls. It's
they-
just like weird. They're not at all on the same level. A&M and the University of South Florida.
When they like put them into the tiers, are they ordered in any specific way?
I don't think so.
No, I think they're just thrown in a big.
Do you
group.
think some like intern or someone was like throwing them in there? They're like, oh, we'll put these 2 schools next to each other to just like piss people off.
Maybe. I don't know.
possibly?
I feel like it might be in.
Well, yeah, because Alabama's
number
first.
1, yeah.
Then Ohio State.
Oh.
comes in.
Oh,
Would
maybe.
it be like in order of wins
Yeah, and then
or
like
something?
SC is like the number 1 in tier 2.
And the biggest pretenders after Clemson, Notre Dame.
No, that can't be because Auburn's been an absolute poverty program for the last 10 years, ever since, what was it, the 2013 Iron Bowl? Well, that's over 10 years ago, actually. That doesn't even fit anymore. So, like, Auburn has not been, like, in the top 25 hardly at all.
Where are they on the list?
Way ahead of
They're right in
a
front
lot
of
these other
Baylor.
ones.
Oh yeah, they're the first line tier 2. Northwestern.
And Mississippi State, like, in terms of the SEC.
Yeah, talk about a
they have
poverty
been-
program. Northwestern doesn't even have a stadium this year.
When did Marshall?
Oh yeah.
Right.
When did Marshall have a top 25 finish?
I have no idea.
Western Kentucky.
Anyways, something I wanted
Western
to say.
Michigan.
We were talking about rankings, right? Because we were ranked last year.
Mm-hmm.
Do we think that we'll be ranked going into this year?
I think we'll be 23, 24, 25. or
yeah.
maybe like receiving votes, but I think we will be.
What was our finishing rank?
I think we finished 24, 23, 24,
I'm not
something like
sure.
that.
But I feel like we should because we finished strong going to a new conference. I feel like it
A
helps.
lot
the
of good
conference.
transfers.
Yeah, bringing back the majority of players.
I don't know if we'll start ranked. Honestly,
We'll be close at least.
We'll receive votes. I
we'll
think.
receive votes.
Yeah.
I've seen in a couple of like insiders polls, like they have us ranked at the 22 to 24 range.
Yeah,
I'm curious where they have BYU. They're just kind of like what people are thinking internally.
BYU they went what 6-6 last year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they weren't.
Ooh.
They weren't like powering through anybody.
Yeah,
and
To be fair, they did have I mean, for their standards, like in a new conference, they had a good year. I
Yeah.
mean, they should have beaten Oklahoma. There was lots of stuff going on.
Mhm.
I think they had a good year, but I don't think they'll be ranked just because
I don't
of
think
their
they will
record.
either.
Yeah.
but you think that? I mean,
if
we
we don't
beat BYU week 1. We're 2-0.
Week 2, but yeah.
Oh, BYU's week 2. Because
Yeah.
I thought we have a week 0 game.
yes,
Week 0
Oh,
and then
oh,
Houston
BYU
versus
will be
week
the
1.
third
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
You're right. But
we won't be ranked. I think if we don't start.
but we
the
beat
season ranked,
BYU. We're probably ranked.
I think
would
we're
assume
not,
so.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna have TCU right after.
It would be
So-
sick if we're ranked going into.
There's a lot of big games early. A lot of big teams could fall.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
while we're
what
talking,
week-
Out there.
oh, go ahead.
What week do you think we're most likely to have game day? So we can't have it for BYU. It's on a Friday night. But do you think if game day were to come to the Hilltop, would it come for TCU or would it come for Florida State?
Undefeated going into Florida State.
I think
They
if so, potentially, yeah.
If Florida State is also like undefeated,
Yeah.
if Florida State's ranked like 5,
Because TCU had a bad year, so I don't think even if they start well, they'll be ranked initially.
we're too good for them.
We are.
I wish we would cancel the game. You know, it'd be funny if we canceled the game and replaced it with Vanderbilt. We just went back.
We should. After we play them, if we beat them, we should cancel next year's game.
Refuse to go.
Yeah,
Just-
we should
yeah.
refuse to play them.
Just
I would support that
I am
100%.
all for
Yeah.
that. Rhett,
Rhett,
if we win this year, let's just forfeit the game next year. I don't care how it happens, but we're not playing.
we're not giving
Keep-
them the iron skillet.
Keep the iron skillet.
Yeah.
See how we didn't address Rick Hart because he's useless.
No, Brian. No. We love Rick. We love Rick.
Rick is one of our top listeners. Just kidding. Well, actually, he might be because of all the things we've predicted successfully.
That's true. We've had some
That's true.
crazy
We've
calls.
had some
I don't know if they
yeah.
were crazy calls, but
We need to make a list and share it someday.
prophetic
Yeah.
calls. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the way to put it.
Yeah.
yeah. While we're
But
talking
yes.
about rankings, they released CBS released an ACC post spring power ranking,
Ooh,
Mm.
and
when is this laid on us?
Come on.
I was
Number one, baby.
okay. Number 1, Florida State.
Boo.
Number
hope
2, Clemson.
Okay.
Dang
Makes
it.
sense.
Number 3, Miami.
Okay. Still not us.
Number 4, NC State.
Okay.
Number 5, Virginia Tech.
Okay. So we're not good.
Number 6, Louisville.
Mm.
Number 7, SMU.
Let's go.
Okay.
All right.
Which is
That's
middle
not
of the
bad.
pack.
That's a middle
Yeah.
Like, and then
Season
and
ranking
then,
middle of the pack is.
That's where we'd hope
It's
to be,
solid.
I think.
yeah, no,
solid.
I'm very happy with this.
Yeah.
Then
Who's below us?
Cal, Georgia Tech, Syracuse, UNC, Duke,
Dang, UNC
UNC's
is low.
Wake
far
Forest,
down.
We only play 2 of the teams that are ahead of us. So that's
Boston College is 14, then Pitt, then Virginia, then Stanford is last.
Then UNC got hosed.
Yeah.
UNC.
Dang,
did
yeah,
get-
that's
So
tough.
I'm
ground
happy.
flash.
I'm happy with where they've ranked us. I think
Yeah.
that's fair.
I think that's very fair.
Maybe better than what I was expecting.
Yeah, honestly.
Yep. Well, I can tell you if we go 4-0, beat TCU, and we have Florida State here, that will be ESPN game day game.
It's got to be.
That'll
right?
be.
I don't know. I think
Well, what other games are that weekend?
there's not any huge games on week 4. I think week 5 is
That's when conference play
I'm
starts.
telling you,
UT.
that's an ACC battle for the conference. At that point, that'll be a battle for the conference.
All I know is Oklahoma plays Auburn, but Auburn's kind of trash. So
That
No.
won't be game day.
Week 5 is OU Tennessee, which could be huge.
Mm.
That'll be big, but they're not really like.
Yeah, Tennessee.
I don't know. That's
wait,
that's kind of a.
Don't we play
they
them
could go
week
either
4?
way because Tennessee they could win games,
Sorry.
they could
Yeah,
lose
yeah, we
games.
play-
OU same way.
we played
That's
TCU
right.
week.
I
4.
had some friends that go
Yeah,
to
we
Auburn
played TCU
that
week.
wanted to
Yeah.
go to the OU game, but I couldn't because of the Florida State game. So that
Oh,
I know
really?
they're the same weekend.
Sorry, this.
Yeah.
You're right. I was looking at week 4. Yeah, it's Auburn OU.
What else?
TCU, SMU.
No, this is. It
Florida
keeps giving.
State.
Look, I'm touching on week 5, and then it gives me well, now we got week 5. It was giving me week 4 before.
Oh, interesting.
Texas Tech, Cincinnati, huge game.
Battle of the Reds, the Black
Yeah,
and
we
Reds.
may not get over them, but
Texas, Mississippi State,
yeah, there's not.
UCLA, Oregon.
Ohio, Michigan.
But there's
No.
really,
No,
there's
it's
really
usually
not
at
a
the-
whole
it's usually
lot
at the end of the
going
year.
on that could get game day.
Let's see. Yeah, you got to look at the SEC and then the Big Ten. I don't think UAB Navy gets game day. Oh, it's Alabama, Georgia.
Oh,
yeah.
They're
No,
already
never mind.
they're scheduled
get it
for
every year.
6:30
It was way at
on
the bottom.
ABC
They get
already.
it every year.
They already have the game time.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
we're done.
That'll
Yeah.
be game
Yeah,
day.
no.
So if we can only get it on week 4.
Do they normally play during the regular season? I feel like they don't.
No, because
No,
Greg
they don't.
Sankey doesn't want his big dogs playing
Yeah,
throughout the season.
But
they
they're
got
playing
it this
early.
year. Yeah,
Week
Mhm.
5.
It's because Nick Saban's gone.
It's so they can recover.
yeah, enough time
the
for
end of
them
the season.
to recover. Yeah,
So we gotta hope Bama loses a game early.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could happen.
That could, yeah.
DeBoer could have,
I
you
don't
know,
even
he's
know if
trying
that's-
to get everything in place and doesn't come through.
Normally game day is the 6:30 slot or 7 o'clock slot on ABC,
Yeah.
and they've already
Scheduled it. Yeah.
It's almost certain.
Yeah.
That game day is going to be
Yeah, and
at Alabama.
if they do keep
Georgia.
the game at that time, and there's a different game day game, nobody's gonna watch that game.
right.
And purely for that reason, I don't think we'll have game day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which would be a shame, but hopefully we get the Iron Skillet.
Yeah, hopefully like Bama starts 0-3 and they fire their coach and they're just in shambles.
I don't know.
I'd
I've
love
got
to
too
see
much faith in DeBoer. I think he's going to do well.
there's got to be some downturn though. Surely, there always is coming off one of the best coaches.
Always.
I
hope
think there
so.
will be. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they'll go 10-2.
Well, just like when June Jones left us, we had a downturn.
We were down in the dumps.
Yeah.
Cool. Some quick fire things before we start our jersey tier list,
Yeah.
because we probably should get on that. We said that we're recording June 1st. That means it's 1 month until we join the ACC officially.
Come on.
Heck yes.
ACC.
30 more days, fellas.
30 more days as the same members of the
Wait.
same conference members as North Texas Junior College. Unfortunately.
Did you guys see what Rhett said about one of our jerseys coming back this season?
Yeah,
Yeah.
one of the old ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which old one?
We don't know yet.
He didn't,
We're
yeah.
speculating.
The all red with the chrome red helmet?
Oh, please no. Please
Christmas
no.
ornament.
Do you guys like
Mustangs.
red as a jersey?
I-
we haven't had a red jersey
I don't want to red.
It's
since we
not-
started school, right?
It's got to be that. It's not
No.
my favorite though.
No, it's not my
honestly.
favorite.
Chad Morris, our freshman year, we had red jerseys.
red jerseys.
But
That's right. I remember seeing that number 8.
It was just what? Red
Ben
with white
Hicks.
helmets,
Ben
right?
pick
Hicks.
6'6".
Big 6 Hicks in the red.
It'd be cool if it was like a Pony Express throwback jersey.
Like just an old like retro jersey.
Yeah, from like the 80s.
big blocky SMU letters. I think that'd be sick.
That
would
would be
look
really
cool.
cool.
I saw someone on Twitter yesterday posted a picture of what's his name from the 80s, Eric Dickerson. Sorry,
Oh, yeah.
brain fart.
Dude.
You got to be able to know that. That's on me. Someone posted a picture of Eric Dickerson like standing on the sidelines during a game in the 80s, and he said, "All right, don't know if my heart would be able to handle seeing Kamar Wheaton find the end zone from 75 yards out, rocking the look like this with the ACC
I
patch.
saw that tweet.
Oh, my gosh.
If he's rocking this look with the crop jersey and
Yeah.
that's not fitted at all, just straight down. So that'd be cool. And
Come on, Kamar.
yeah, that'd be sick.
That would be sick.
That'd be sick. Anyway,
Man.
All right, so in terms
anything
of
else we want to talk about before we talk about jerseys?
Yeah, I have
I think
one
we were-
thing.
Yeah.
The back-to-back NCAA equestrian champs will look to get what I call the triple crown of NCAA sports, a three-peat, without their coach. She gone, South Carolina.
Oh.
Lost another battle to the SEC. Could this be a foreshadowing of the Keelan Russell? Hopefully not.
Don't.
No.
Yeah, no.
We got
Just
bad
no.
vibes Ben over here.
How'd you know
Heck,
about
dude?
that?
Come on.
I don't know. I just thought
He's
somewhere.
locked in.
He's into horse sports.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am. Well, since we're the
We should change the
ever
name
since
of the
we
podcast.
beat
Horse sports.
TCU. Okay, another one is the stadium end zone complex. It looks like they're about to start putting the LED pieces on the screen, and they're going to start putting seats in soon. The frame is almost done, so that's exciting. And then the last thing is, should I ask this as a question? No, I think I should say it. Dallas is the best sports city in America. How do you feel about that, Brian?
It is hard to deny.
Brian's from
right now.
Houston,
It
if you
really
don't
is hard
know.
to deny.
Wait, when was it that Brian said Houston is the best sports city in America? That was right before everything fell apart,
It was
right?
it was 2020.
Yeah, I was
like
gonna say
it was like a week after that. Like Harden got traded.
Deshaun Watson
stuff came out.
So you're saying that COVID was God
Perfect
trying to
timing.
remind you? It was like,
Hey, but we still won a World Series
saying
after
something
that.
there?
It's fine. It's fine.
Well, so did Dallas in the finals.
That is true. Dallas did.
Did anybody watch that World Series? It was like the lowest rated World
think
Series of all time.
Of us.
That's
yeah.
because Arizona didn't show up. No
That
one
is
cares
true.
about the
Nobody
Diamondbacks.
cares about the Diamondbacks. It's hard when you have such a one-sided,
That's true.
one-sided thing. But after the Stars, the Mavs, the Rangers all have world
And SMU.
championships. And SMU.
SMU is conference championship.
And
Yeah.
Yeah.
So SMU has officially replaced the Cowboys as the football team.
You know,
Dallas.
I think that's
Facts.
probably true.
I support that
yeah.
100%.
I mean, we're Dallas's team.
We actually play in Dallas.
That's true.
Mm,
Cowboys
that's
didn't
true.
play in
Cowboys
Dallas.
don't even
Yeah.
play Dallas.
The Rangers don't
Arlington
play in Dallas.
Cowboys.
Well, they're not the
So-
Dallas Rangers.
So
Texas
I would
They're
say
the
Dallas
Texas
only
Rangers.
has the Stars and the Mavs,
Still,
And
You
the
know.
Mustangs.
and I guess they're going to the final. So you could.
yeah.
It's okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say, speaking of the Diamondbacks, this is random, but imagine being someone in Arizona. Number one, you live in Arizona, right?
Is
What could-
Arizona even that bad?
No, I'd like
the
Arizona.
heat
It
kills
seems
you.
it's dry.
Okay.
It's a dry
Number
heat.
two, you
take
lose
that.
the World Series, even if nobody cares about your team. Number three, you lose your hockey team, and number
Yeah,
four,
or went out for the
your
Coyotes.
super team gets swept in the first round of the NBA Finals. It must be tough being from Arizona.
Hmm.
Anyways, Dallas is the best. That's the point.
That is true.
All right, let's start this tier list.
Yeah, let's do it.
Wait, do we want to share what the
We can save
players-
that.
Okay.
We got to, yeah,
Yeah.
we're running out of time.
All right.
Okay, so the rules for the tier list are we're going to go around. We're going to go one by one. We'll start with you, Ben.
Okay.
We'll let you go first. And we'll go one by one. You get to put it wherever you want.
Okay.
And then the rest of us can kind of vote. If we disagree with you, we can move it. Only one can be in the best, and only one can be in the worst.
Okay.
So
So we'll each be given a jersey, and then we
Yep.
say where we think it goes, and
Yeah.
everybody else agrees,
describe it
disagrees.
first, and then put it where you think.
Am I
it should
supposed to
go.
actually move it?
Yeah, you can move it, or I can move it. It's up to you.
How many are there? Just because I don't have the app. So it's
Oh,
hard
did you
to-
share the link?
Yeah, it's at the top.
Here we go. I'll
Sweet.
do this. Okay. Hold on one second.
We're not prepared. I don't have Google Slides downloaded.
Me either.
Y'all just
Sorry.
start.
Here.
All right, Jay, you start.
Yeah, you start.
Okay, cool. I'll start. Okay, so the first jersey we're ranking is our classic away jersey. It's the SMU in like the normal font, red letters, red
Blue-
numbers,
Blue outline on the numbers.
blue outline. Yep. The classic like stripes on the sleeve, and then the classic helmet with the red pony, the red stripe down the middle. I think these are A tier. I think these are probably our best jerseys.
What-
I think the
Walker
white.
dis-
Not the best.
Well, I was gonna say
You said
said
A
the
tier and
best.
then you said the best.
Well, I think another jersey is the best, and so I think the Dallas jersey is just the white Dallas jersey is the best, hands down. And so I think this should just be A tier. So
Okay. I think B, but
you think B?
yeah, I think B tier.
I think it's like borderline A, borderline B.
B plus. I don't know.
I agree with B plus.
B plus. Well, we don't have a B plus. So,
B. All right. So
so
B.
I put it in A.
He puts
Y'all
A.
have-
What do
y'all
y'all
have
think?
the votes to move it to B?
B.
I think I'm probably
B.
leaning B.
B.
Dang.
Yeah, it goes B. Sorry, Jay.
Yikes.
Ben doesn't even get a vote.
Well, he's still trying to download Google Slides over
That
there.
picture isn't loading, so I don't know which one that is. We'll see it later, though.
We're struggling here.
I think
Okay.
actually, so the last time we wore these jerseys was the New Mexico Bowl. We didn't wear them this year. Every time we wore white, this
Really?
year, it was the new logo.
Dallas white.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go next. How do I edit this? There we go.
Yep. I can move it around for you.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you make it big so I can see?
We said there's only one best and
Just
one
zoom.
worst,
I'll just-
right?
Yeah.
And everything.
I think so.
There could be multiple on the others.
Yeah, everything
Yeah.
else will have multiples.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so what we're looking at here is a blue jersey with the classic lettering, white numbers with red outline, white pants, and then like the same helmet as the last jersey with just like the stripe down the middle. It's basically the same jersey, but blue with white numbers and red outline on the number.
The classic blue jersey.
Yeah, honestly, I like this one more than the white one.
Really?
I don't know. The blue just looks nice to me. I would give it A, but I wouldn't be opposed to putting it in B.
Wait, are you saying with it's a Dallas jersey or is it
No,
SMU.
Okay.
it's this one.
I think it's
Okay,
basically just
yeah.
a color.
It's
version
just
of the
it's a
other one.
yeah, it's a change. It's just a different color.
Yeah, I like that better than Jay's.
I like how you don't say. It's
I think it's
colors,
A
like,
tier
goes
just because
Jays.
it looks a little bit better, but I'm okay with going B tier because it is the same jersey, just different color.
You have to pick. You
Yeah, you got to pick.
put it in
number
one.
I pick
then
A
we-
tier.
Okay.
What do y'all vote?
I pick A tier.
I still vote B.
I would think it's B.
I also vote
I-
B.
Okay, it's B.
It's equally as good as.
Yeah, they're just the
I like the-
jerseys
I just
being
like
so
the white
similar,
better
just
than
different
red.
colors.
You like the white numbers better?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. And the blue, it's just a nice blue, you know? Like you look at that and you're
It's a
like, this is
great
nice.
jersey.
Yeah.
But yeah, B is not bad.
Okay.
B is
Brian.
is pretty.
That jersey, you can explain it.
Oh, so I don't get to pick the jersey. I just have to pick the next one up.
Yeah.
No, you could. I mean, I guess if you wanted to pick one,
Just do
you
it.
can just pick one.
I'll just pick the next one up. It's the SMU jersey. It's the white jersey with blue numbers with red SMU, but it's a new SMU font.
Beautiful.
I have mixed feelings about it. I think it looks really good in picture. I just don't really like the new SMU font.
I agree.
Really?
It's too. It just doesn't look good on a football jersey.
You don't think so?
I
don't
like
think so.
the font personally.
It's the same font as on the black jersey.
Our favorite.
Not that I'm
I
saying. that's-
actually kind of like the black jersey.
Oh,
I do
boy.
too. I like the new font better.
But we're getting
honestly.
ahead of ourselves,
Like-
guys. You got to vote on this one.
I'll do C.
I agree.
I actually agree.
I agree with that one.
My vote was A. I really like it.
I love it.
Yeah.
I think this jersey is.
We have
is
3
great.
C's and 2 A's.
We wore this
So that would be B.
in the conference championship game. We wore this
Or
at
is it
Temple. We wore this against OU. I think ECU. We wore it as well. I love this jersey.
I really like it too.
I think it's simple. I think that's what SMU needs to play into simple jerseys. We'll see that theme as we go further back into the years. Is when we go too complicated, it looks awful.
Yeah.
This is simple. This is classic. I think it's a great jersey.
I do like on the side it is just white and blue, like on the shoulder pads. But I don't like that it's like red letters with blue numbers.
I still think C.
So
C.
yeah.
I think it's C.
so are
I
we
think it's C.
averaging it to B or we're doing C because C was majority?
Well, I think I would agree with Ben. I think it's A tier. But what do we think? Do we have 3 votes for
It's-
C?
Yeah.
To me, it's not in the
Dang.
same tier as the other 2 jerseys we just ranked.
I agree.
Really?
Yeah.
So would you say that so you're saying this one's A? Would you say this one's better than the last 2?
I think this one's better than the blue jersey. I think it's equally as good as our old white jerseys.
I like it better than both personally.
Sorry, guys.
All right. Hey,
Ben,
been wrong before.
Looks like we're just doing majority rules.
So
we got to power through these.
the
Yeah, we do.
the next 2 are Dallas. I feel like we can just put them both on
yeah,
the
just
best.
loop them together.
We can only do one as the best.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
the
only
rule.
One can be the best.
Okay.
Okay, you do the blue one. I'll do the white one.
I
We
mean,
can argue. You can put it in the best,
Yeah.
and then we can argue.
Yeah.
about
So
it.
this is
We'll shoot it down.
so this is the blue Dallas.
You want to describe it any more than that?
No, I feel like that's good enough. People should know. We're gonna put
with the
pictures
cursive,
up anyways.
with the cursive as
Curse-
opposed
yeah,
to
Dallas.
print font. It's
Yeah.
one of the more unique fonts.
I will say, I'm not sure if I like the blue or white better. Honestly, I'll just go ahead and put it in the best, and then if you guys like the white more, we can bump
I
it down
think-
to A.
The blue is
But-
significantly better than the white.
I think the blue one's straight up A tier.
You don't think it's the best?
I think the white's the best.
So I put blue in best.
Okay,
So
we'll
let's
put this
vote.
in best for now. I'm okay with it in best for now.
I vote A for blue.
Yeah, I vote A for blue. These blue and white ones, I'll just gonna be straight up and honest. I think these are my favorite jerseys that we have.
These are probably our best jerseys of all time. You're right.
Okay, so I
Wait,
think we're
are
in
you
somewhat.
saying, are you saying the white
I'm s-
jersey with the blue
I think the
Dallas?
white one
It's red.
maybe
it's a red
little
Dallas blue number.
bit. I think
Oh yeah, it's
yeah.
red Dallas.
Oh, you don't like things with 2 different colors on the?
No, I like 2 colors. I don't like 3 different colors.
Well, it's the
White
all right, we'll get
jersey.
there. For
Yeah.
the white jersey, the
Yeah.
red Dallas.
It's the
blue.
same thing.
All right. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself.
It's actually the same thing. Okay. Okay.
Yannick?
but
Yannick.
yeah. So this next one, it's basically the same one that Ben just described. It's got the cursive font, but this one is white with red lettering and numbers.
These are the triple D.
It's
I
a
didn't
blue
say
no-
that, but yeah,
Sorry,
the triple Ds.
red lettering, blue numbers.
Yes.
Yeah.
On it,
This
and
looks absolutely sick.
Same
These
as the one.
ones-
Same as when we put C tier, just with Dallas.
Yeah, the picture I put is Shane Buechele.
Oh my
rocking
gosh, Shane.
2019 with the
Classic.
150 patch
Shane,
on
you
it.
need to come on the pod.
Yeah, we should bring Shane on the pod.
Dude.
But these ones,
Shane
are
Bushell,
my-
you want to come on the podcast? We'd love to have you.
Get some
Hey,
of the
let's give him a
past
shout out. Yeah, let's give him a
past
shout
scoop.
But these
Okay.
these are my favorite jerseys. If we're gonna pick one as the best, it's gonna be the white or the blue ones. I'd probably edge the white ones over the blue ones,
Yeah.
but these are the two best jerseys in our closet.
I feel like they're so good. Let's just keep them both on best. Like
No, you have to.
they're
have
they're a
one.
pair.
We have to pick one.
Ben, do you like the blue one better or the white one better?
I
Okay,
think
I
I like
messed it
the
up.
blue one better, honestly.
Okay, so we got a blue
Jay,
one.
do you like the blue one better or the white one better?
Just hit the back button.
Oh.
What do you think, Brian? Blue or white?
I think
There.
the blue one is
Okay, we got two blues.
significantly better than the white.
I think the white one's the best.
I'm on blue.
Okay,
White.
so
Okay.
I'm
Damn.
edging white over.
okay, so
blue.
white
Like,
wins.
it's
So
White
just-
went. So put
So
blue.
blue line-
These
I
are
think,
so
I think my
close,
vote should
though.
count as 2 because I'm saying it's so much.
So we're
I
tied.
think, I think there's no better feeling than beating TCU in 2019 in these jerseys.
Mm,
Like that's just
the white ones.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
Chef's kiss.
beautiful.
At TCU. Right.
at TCU.
Yeah. All right.
classic.
May the
game.
controversy
Jay?
begin here.
Here
Well,
we go.
actually, I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit. I'm gonna let Walker have the controversial one, and I'm
Okay.
gonna talk about the band for a minute.
Okay.
The worst?
the best stress band in the land.
Yeah.
I have
so
to say, yeah,
this jersey here.
Oh, sorry,
he-
I was gonna go on my rant about the band.
He,
Oh, okay.
he
Go
wants
ahead.
to.
Go ahead.
Okay, so shout out to Charles Aguillon, who is our new band director. He came in 2 years ago, and he
Okay.
has completely overhauled the band. This is our biggest freshman class coming in this year
Awesome.
since the 70s or 80s.
Whoa.
Nice.
Wow.
So
Nice.
yeah, we've got 48 new students coming in. We're gonna have 110 people in the band.
Let's go.
There's about 30
Wow.
more people that have been.
Wow.
What
We honestly
in the
need a
band.
big band.
How big was it when you were?
We were in
Yeah.
the 80s.
Okay,
Yes.
nice. We're
So-
working
I mean,
our
that's
way
a
up
pretty
there.
significant
That
jump.
is
That's
a-
like
yeah.
40%
It's
more
It's
people.
a huge jump.
That's good.
And to support that, the university has stepped up, donated, or I guess allocated
Yeah.
a ton of money to band scholarships.
Let's go.
And so, like specifically, RGT moved money around to make sure the band had money for scholarships and to support the band being bigger. So shout out to the university.
That
I
makes
fully
me
support
me
that.
proud to be a Mustang.
Yeah,
No.
Like
honestly-
you can't go into a power conference with a small band. You need a
Yeah.
good, strong band.
I mean, yeah, when you're going up against some of these schools, hundreds and hundreds of
Yeah.
kids.
right.
Yeah.
The SMU band will never be 300. You know, that's
No.
just like
Yeah.
not what we are.
No.
Yeah.
We're not. We don't force our music majors to be in the band. Excuse me.
But we also, I mean, just student body wise, it doesn't make as much sense if 300.
yeah.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
have
Should be
5,000
proportional.
students.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. And so just shout out to Charles Aguillon, to RGT, to everyone in student affairs to make this happen. It's been a complete shift in how the band is run and is viewed by the university. And so since I left, and so just shout out to them. They've done a great job. And so we won't rank it. It's not a jersey. It doesn't need to be on the list. But I wanted to put this awesome picture of one of our band members who is looking extra drippy that day.
A tier.
That's a pretty great. It's
gotta be A tier.
Great look, especially
Best
for
dressed band in the land.
Come on.
We can put it in A tier if you want.
Do it.
Yeah, put it in
All
A
right, we'll
tier.
put it in A
let,
tier.
Let those that watch enjoy the visual.
Look at the shades that guy has.
I will say
I
This
know.
band
I
has.
really hate the band uniform.
I can
I
second
think
that.
they look so bad.
Ben is
Really?
advocating for some money to be allocated towards the new uniforms.
Yes.
We
thank
are.
you.
Hey, if you would like to support us, we are looking into getting new uniforms. So
Okay, please.
But I do like that
So-
we're supporting the organizations that support the football team, like Bill
For sure.
supporting our dance team or whatever. Like we need that, and we need a good band. Like as we're going to power conference, we can't just have a football team. We need all the side teams
Yeah.
to be stepped up to power conference level.
Yeah. For
And-
sure.
I don't know why Yannick is giving me a smirk.
SMU is putting their money where their mouth is.
Yeah.
And so we're not just supporting the football team and the basketball team; they're supporting everyone. And
Yeah.
so I'm just really excited about that. So
Yeah. No, it's super
Okay.
cool.
Let's move
All right, on to the
Walker?
next. Jay, please don't be blinded by the fact that Tyler Levine is the one in the jersey
mean,
in this picture.
I found the picture of him. I mean, to
help.
just make
But-
this.
Okay.
Tyler
little
Levine is
better.
honestly one of my favorite players of all time.
For sure.
Yeah.
So this is the black jersey, blue SMU new font, blue numbers with white outline, black helmet, blue face mask.
Triple D.
What?
Triple D
Oh yeah, triple D
on the helmet.
On the helmet. Yep.
on the helmet. Honestly, I kind of like it. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna say B.
I thought you didn't like it.
I thought about it. Looking at it now, it looks kind of nice. So I'm gonna say B.
I will say, I think it looks bad in our stadium. Like when you see it on TV in our stadium, I don't think it looks very good.
Okay. Well, that can lead into your vote.
Okay, so Rhett said this yesterday in the podcast. When you turn on the TV and you don't know who's playing, then you've gone too far with the jerseys.
That's
And I do think that this crosses that line.
I agree.
Yeah.
I would want to put it in C tier for that reason. I think design level, it's A or B. But I think color level, it would bring it down.
I'm with you.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was thinking it's got to be C tier just because, as you said, when you watch the game, if I didn't see the SMU logo next to the score, you might not know it's them.
I'm with you. All right. You changed my mind. C tier.
C.
See, I would have said B, but I don't like it better than the white one that you guys put in C. I'm saying you guys because I thought that was a good one. So I'm okay with C.
Yeah.
I will say though, like Stone said, the guys really like it, so I think that's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
So they matter a lot more than our opinion. Although people are listening to us.
Yeah. Well, this isn't the football player's opinion of it. This is our
Yeah,
opinion.
The fans' opinion.
Yeah.
The fan or these 5 fans who are have to be at
No,
this
we
table
we
right
represent all.
Yeah, we're the
Yeah.
fans.
Yeah, we are the fans.
We're not a voice for the fans. We are we are a voice for the fans.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're watching this, I mean, comment down below what you think the best, the worst, where these
Yeah.
black jerseys
Leave us a
should be.
voice memo with your thoughts too,
Yeah.
and we can play that and go back over it. All right.
now. All right.
Brian.
Next one.
So this next one is
My boy Max Yao.
Yeah.
They're trying to.
It's the blue jersey,
Butter
all
you
blue
up.
jersey, blue pants, white letters with a red outline with a white SMU, the old SMU.
but the pants have the big D.
And the pants do have the big D. When I was younger, I really liked like the full color, like pants and top matching. I think I like it more when it's all white, but when it's like blue, I'm not the biggest fan.
The Smurf.
This is
Uniforms?
also our traditional helmet that went around. This was what we wore on senior day this year against Navy. The regular helmet, the regular blue jersey with the blue Dallas pants.
Yeah. I think I would
Doesn't
rate
really
it
make sense.
C.
That's what I was thinking.
I think I'd go D. I don't like it as much as the other ones we put in C.
I think this is just a really bad combo. I think every piece of this is great. I think putting them all
By
together
itself, yeah.
is really
It
bad.
doesn't make sense.
You know what? I'll say D.
Yeah.
I agree.
I have to say it's worse than the black uniforms, even though the black ones, don't fit our colors. You just look like a bunch of Smurfs out there with the old blue like that. It's not my
I agree
favorite.
with that.
Yeah. The only thing that makes me want to put it in C is I'm looking at some of these jerseys coming up and knowing that we can only put one in the worst. I know we'll be putting a lot of them in the D tier, and this one isn't as bad as those, but we can cross that bridge when we get there.
Yeah.
Well, it could be it could just like funnel upward. There's a whole lot in the lowest tier, kind of work our way up to
Yeah.
only a few A and Bs.
Yeah. All right, Brian, you're up, I think.
No, I just went
Oh, okay. So we have
Old Faithful.
a red SMU top, white pants, white helmet with is that the skyline?
The Skyline.
Dallas
The
Skyline.
skyline Dallas.
Just to be clear, we have now transitioned from the Sonny Dykes, Rhett Lashley era into
Cloudy.
Chad Morris.
Cloudy. Thank
Sorry,
you.
Cloudy
Cloudy Morris.
Cloudy Morris. Cloudy Dykes. And so this is like
Beta
a whole,
Morris.
This is a whole different style of jersey almost.
Yeah,
I will say
going back to my freshman.
You got. Oh, it took you a second, but you got it. There we go.
Second.
so
Y'all still don't get it.
No,
I get it.
This thing
Um,
flew right over.
So normally I would say I don't like red, and I can only see a very small picture of this because I don't have Google Slides, but I actually kind of like it.
I kind of like it.
I would put it,
Especially the Skyline.
I would
pony.
put it on B, I think.
I'm okay with that.
Personally.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
Yeah, I'm with you.
of the red jersey combos that we wore, I think this is the best.
And I think all red would be a mistake, like red top, red pants.
Oh, we're getting there.
I think the white,
I like the red.
yeah,
I like the red with the white.
think it looks
helmet
cool.
and white.
yeah, it
Yeah.
looks really nice. Even though the picture is of Pick Six Hicks.
Hey, he wasn't that bad.
No comment.
Let's move on.
Okay, Yannick, you're up.
Yannick.
buddy.
Okay. Oh. Yes.
That noise you made.
Please explain the jersey.
So this one,
Oh.
for those that are listening, this is my absolute favorite. I'm gonna put this one in the absolute top tier. Oh, we just swapped over, but it's black jerseys with
All black.
Yeah, it's all black jerseys and all black pants too.
Yeah.
But it has the Christmas ornament, red chrome helmet.
With the player's number on it.
Number on one side, pony on the other.
Oh my god.
It is one of the most cringy uniforms we've ever had.
It looks like Stanford, basically.
It looks worse than Stanford.
Like black Stanford.
Yeah, I personally, this is my least favorite jersey. I think I put this one in the worst. So
Honestly,
it's so bad.
I'm
It's
okay with
so
that.
bad.
I agree.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I was thinking the all red chrome red helmet would be the worst, but this one looking at it is actually the worst.
Yeah, it feels even worse than the
Yeah.
all red one.
yeah.
Dude, there are some worse ones. There are some worse ones.
This one's the worst one yet.
This
We'll
is the
see.
worst
We'll
one yet,
see.
by
Yeah.
far. But I do respect Chad for like mixing things up. You know, like, hey, when you're trying to rebuild a program, you gotta try out some funky things.
Yeah, I guess so.
Try some different funky things.
Jay, next one.
All right, this next one is is all gray. It's all gray with
Oh yeah.
Mustangs across the chest, spelled in blue.
So you can barely see it.
Not SMU. It's Mustangs spelled across the chest, and then it's red numbers outlined in blue with a pink pony on the helmet.
Was it for
And then
breast
the
cancer?
socks.
or-
The socks are pink. The pants are gray, and they say "pony up" down the side.
Interesting.
With a
These
little
are so bad.
blue Mustang. These are awful.
These are way worse than the ones that
No, these are D tier.
Dude,
They're
you
not
can't
as
even-
bad as
you
the
can't
other-
even read the jersey. Like you can't. Read
Yeah, the blue,
Mustang.
the blue is so close to the gray that you can't even. I didn't even realize it said Mustang above the number.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You'd have to go and see the picture a little bigger.
But there is one that's not pink, right? Of the gray, or is it
Maybe.
the only one?
I
I mean,
don't know. I couldn't
still
see
think
any
it's
other-
bad. I still think it's bad.
It
I
is
think
bad.
specifically, this is really bad.
I think it's way worse.
I think it's D tier though. I don't think it's as worse.
I mean, especially if it was for breast cancer, I gotta put D. I can't.
I would agree. I think it's D. I think
I feel
I
like
agree.
it's disrespectful to breast cancer awareness. How bad it is.
That's a good point.
Because usually people's like breast cancer awareness jerseys are sick. Ours was horrible.
it's really bad.
So you're
is
saying that we
bad.
kind of like spat on that whole
Yeah.
like trying to raise money and everything
Yeah.
by wearing these.
All right.
I think we have more
See
votes
bigger,
for D though.
I've got like
Yeah.
Yeah, Walker, what'd you vote? D or worst?
D.
Okay, so I think
yeah.
We'll put it.
I think it's not the worst because we looked like a different school in the red and black jerseys. Like we looked
Yeah.
like Texas Tech or I don't know, Stanford or someone else. Like that just like there was no blue on that jersey at all. It was awful. So at least we have both colors and gray and pink.
Weird. It's weird.
it's a
It's
weird
bad,
jersey. It's
but
about
it's not.
I can't do it. Yeah, D tier. All right, next one. Looking at this, it is pick 6-6, right?
It is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So that's a problem. But looking at this jersey, I actually think it's pretty sick. Let me explain it. So white jersey, red SMU on the front, red number, blue outline. Also red number, blue outline on the shoulders with a blue, white, and red stripes kind of down at the bottom of the shoulder. Was it like shiny blue helmet? How would you describe that?
It's almost.
Yeah.
Chrome blue
I
helmet.
can't tell if it's chrome or if it's matte.
It's
in this picture.
I don't think it's matte. I think it's kind of shiny.
It looks
But-
better than all the other Chromes.
But here's the cool thing. The Mustang is the American flag. The American flag is in the Mustang.
I think it's sick.
It's so sick.
And the shoulder like
Blue pants.
blue, white, red.
Yeah.
It's sick.
It's so I think it's A tier.
funky, but it's sick.
I think it's A tier.
I'm good with A tier on this. This is great. This is
I would love if
Mind
they
if I
brought this
Yeah,
jersey back.
these should be like some of the throwbacks that you bring back once every like 6 years.
Yeah.
I'm okay with the. I mean, I like changing the outline of the pony, like having the pony having the skyline in it. That's cool. Having the American flag in it.
Yeah.
That's great because our
That's
colors
sweet.
match.
It's sick.
If we weren't red, white, and blue,
Did we
then
wear this for Veterans Day or something?
this at ECU. I don't know when.
what do you guys
That
think
would have
about
been.
So the Dallas Cowboys are America's team. What do you think about like SMU trying to be like trying to do something like that? Be like the patriotic America's football team with that.
I think we're putting the cart before the horse here. We need to get
Let's
a
win
bit
some
more
football
notoriety.
games.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, Brian.
All right, let me see the list. All right, this is also Ben Hicks. Ben Hicks.
We have a lot of Ben
staple
Hicks
of Beta Morse.
He wore a ton of jerseys.
He did wear a ton of jerseys. This is all blue. It's a slightly uglier blue. With white letters, white numbers with a red outline, and the shoulder colorway is red, white, and blue, with a blue helmet with a Dallas skyline being white on the pony with a red background.
It's like a silver.
And it's
Yeah,
it's
it's silver.
like matte.
And the
it's
face mask
silver.
is chrome as well.
And the face mask is
Ooh.
chrome. I like the helmet. I actually really like the helmet.
I don't like the helmet.
I don't like the chrome face mask.
I don't like the jersey.
You know what's weird is one thing you didn't mention is the crest, like in the V of the neck, is like a shield with a pony
yeah.
in it.
Yeah.
I think that's
I'm with
weird.
Brian.
Like
I actually do like
a
the helmet.
mid 2000s or
This is what I'm
2010s.
saying.
Yeah.
It's funky and it's weird, but I kind of like
Okay,
it.
but the veteran ones y'all are talking about, that also had a chrome face mask and the patch. It's just a white jersey, so it doesn't look as.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even notice the chrome face mask.
I would have voted B for that white one, but it doesn't matter.
I want to vote
For
this
that
blue one as C. I don't think it's as bad as
I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
I think it's B actually.
I'm
This
a-
is like the only Smurf uniform that I would be good with being in a B team.
No.
the blue is too ugly. Like the color of the blue is ugly.
It's too dark.
I don't
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
I don't like
I
the
do think
blue.
he sweated
blue.
through it. I think at the beginning of the game it may have been a different color.
I just think the blue is a little bit too much blue.
Yeah.
for me.
If you go to slide 5, Brian,
Give it C.
you can see it a little bigger. I'm okay with
Yeah,
C.
the blue is uglier.
C it is. Throw it in the C tier.
Now,
Okay.
Ben?
So okay. So this is a
And if you want to see this one a little bit better, it's on slide 6.
okay. Okay, I see. It's the one with we're playing South Florida, right?
Yep.
Okay. So this is a white jersey with red SMU, pretty big block.
Huge.
Red numbers as well. It looks like the helmet is that
light
is it
blue?
also chrome or matte blue?
It's a chrome face mask.
Chrome face mask blue. It's hard
It's
to
like it's like a matte chrome blue.
yeah.
If that makes
yeah.
sense.
That you have to look at it.
It's like a
Yeah.
matte metallic blue.
It's kinda
That's
hard
what it
to-
is.
yeah.
And then the pants
Gray
are
pants.
gray with the stripe, with red and blue stripes on the side.
But it's like a light gray. It's like a
it's
tan gray.
yeah,
Almost.
with red
Like a beige.
and blue stripes
I-
down the line.
D
I
tier.
don't like it at all.
Yeah, it's D.
I would say D. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are pretty bad.
I will say though, like there's a never mind. Actually, it's a different picture, so it's a different uniform.
This
yeah,
one is really ugly.
I think D. Yeah,
This
I
one
don't.
is really
I don't understand the gray pants because the other uniforms they wore that year with the white pants that looks fine. But
Yeah.
but the gray just, especially because like there's stripes on the pants, but there's no stripes on the jersey top. Like it's just blank white. So
Yeah,
Mhm.
I don't know if we're in the June Jones or the Chad Morris
this
era
is Chad
here,
Morris.
but it's not good.
No,
Mhm.
it's pretty bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So we agreed it's D tier. Don't-
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, agree with that.
So next one we have is
Oh, let me.
is that the same one?
No.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay. This one is the all red, red pants, red jersey, red helmet with the black and white stripes going down the side of the pants.
Black and white.
I think they're blue.
Blue, white, and red.
Blue, white, and red. Sorry,
And
I'm
this
having
is
a
the
trouble saying-
chrome red helmet.
Yeah, chrome red helmet. It's red all the way through. Chrome red
I'm
helmet,
looking at the wrong picture.
red jerseys, red pants. I mean, I like red. It's a good color. There's a lot of it.
I like
The Mustang on the helmet's the American flag, by the way.
It is the American flag helmet, which after seeing it, I'm a much bigger fan of these jerseys when they have the American flag and the SMU thing, but it's just
Too red.
it's too red. It can't be above C tier.
I
But
feel like if
it
it was
could
a
go either
different red, it would look a lot better.
Possibly,
Like a different shade of red.
but unfortunately, it's not.
It's
I don't know. The all red is just hard.
It's just
not
it's
good.
got to be C or D. Like there's
The chrome
guess-
helmets are bad. The
I-
all
I'd
red
say
is
D.
bad. I would agree.
I'd say
We've-
D too.
We've got the all black in C, and I think this is worse than the all black.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
I
it's
agree.
a lot worse.
Yeah, I'm with you.
all right. Next one is I've got actually 2 jerseys in this one. It's kind of from an era more than anything. I think this was like the end of June Jones or maybe the beginning of Chad Morris. It is block letters of SMU outlined
Retro block.
Big.
huge. It's like, yeah. the biggest that it's ever been.
Like from arm to arm almost.
Yeah. And then we've got big block letters, then the classic white helmet, red face mask with the red stripe, the red pony, and then white pants on these. I think they're not good. I'd put them in the D tier. It's kind of the...
Yeah.
Like these look
There's
like
nothing great about
intramural
these.
football jerseys.
They really do. They look like practice jerseys. They look like a first-year head coach doesn't know what to do.
It looks
just-
like, it was almost like
Yeah,
our
I'd say-
It
first
looks
head
like a
coach
high
from
school template.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd say D tier. It doesn't look as good as any
I'm
of the
with you.
C tier ones.
There's no detail in it to make it great. I think our like current jerseys have like small details that make them great, like the stripes on the shoulder, just like subtle like measures on it.
Yeah.
There's nothing great about this.
Okay, this next one I'm looking at. What slide is this on?
7.
It's this one. Okay.
Yeah.
First off, what the font? I gotta say,
There's no font, right?
what the font?
the number.
The
fonts.
numbers. Look at it. It's got like the 2 and the 3 like in the corner have like a tail or something, like a nose
I
Does
didn't
sticking
the
up.
think
out
gap
of it.
also throw you off between the
Yeah,
numbers?
and
Like it's
the
too
gap is
wide?
way too wide between numbers. It's a
Yeah.
red jersey. It's got these thickle stripes across, like diagonally across the shoulder,
Yeah, across the shoulder instead of like
at the
on the
bottom of
arm,
the
yeah.
shoulder.
Pretty bad.
White pants. So I appreciate that it's white pants with red, but
There's
red
no,
helmet, red face
There's
mask.
no blue really.
There's no
There-
blue.
there's no blue, and it doesn't say SMU. It's just a pony on the chest.
Yeah, just a pony on small pony
Small
on the
pony.
chest. I do like the helmets. I appreciate the like simple Mustang with no outline, just like the imprint. It just gives like throwback vibes. So
I don't mind these. These are our best all red helmets.
yeah.
I don't like those helmets.
They're not chrome. It's
I don't
just,
like the helmet.
I
just red
absolutely,
painted.
I
Color out
absolutely.
on chrome.
I think chrome's bad.
Chrome's
I
out.
just can't get
No
past that gap between the numbers. It literally just
yeah.
it irks
I,
me.
I like the helmet, but literally because this jersey makes me upset looking at it. Like it looks like a, I don't know, some other school. I don't remember who it is.
It looks like a jersey you make in a video game.
I don't know how to explain this, but this, but like this font makes me think our school's mascot is a cat. I don't know how. I don't know how
I
that
can
makes
kinda
sense,
see that.
but
It
like
gives off big Conference USA vibes.
Yeah. big.
Okay.
Like
so, just because of the jersey alone, I'm gonna say D tier
D tier. Okay.
I'm fine with
because
that.
I really don't like the
Yeah.
jersey.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
say D tier.
yeah.
Easily D tier.
Okay.
The next one I have, it's like the 2000s Reebok material jersey, even though it's Adidas. But it's like a shiny red jersey with white pants. I do like the NCAA logo patch on the left shoulder.
Yeah,
And the shoulder pad is the jersey number on the shoulder pad.
it's like old classic font. SMU
Yeah,
too.
and the SMU font is like old classic SMU, tiny letters. Helmet it's pretty similar to the helmets that we have now. It's a white helmet with a red pony with a blue and red stripe going over the top. When I first look at it, it's like this is very ugly, but comparing to some of the other ones, it's not that bad.
Honestly,
I
I
actually
really
like
like
it.
this one.
Yeah. I think it's one of our better red ones.
I kind of like that. It's like the old 2000 shiny red.
Yeah,
And it's Cole
I like
Beasley,
the
right?
font a lot.
It is
guys.
Cole Beasley.
Cole Beasley.
I may be in the minority here, but I like the font a lot. The old
no, yeah, I like the
Yeah,
font.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
You guys like
it
the
might be my
NCAA
favorite
patch?
font.
Yeah, it looks cool.
I
I can take it or leave it.
Yeah.
So what's your?
I think
I'd-
it's like
I'd
a
say-
retro thing.
Almost a B, but C.
I would
was-
say B.
I was
I'd
gonna give
be
it
okay
B.
with
I'd
I
say
think it's
B
better
also.
than our other C ones.
It's. I think it's better than our. It's up there with that other red one because we have that.
The other red one I thought was way better.
You think so?
Well, I think we have the votes to make it B.
I do agree with Brian
it's
that
like
it's
a B.
like it's better than the other C ones. Maybe it's not quite as good as the other B
Yeah.
one. And so it's like you could kind of go either way with it, but
We can vote.
it's kind of
B. More
straddling
people
it.
voted
C
Yeah.
plus.
Next is it's basically the exact same thing except the jersey is black.
Yeah. So
Instead
this
of
was
red.
for the Armed Forces Bowl in 2010, I think, and TCU Stadium was being remodeled, and so they moved the Armed Forces Bowl from TCU Stadium to our stadium, and then we got the Armed Forces Bowl and played Army, and so we were like, oh, okay, we're gonna play the Black Knights, so we should have black uniforms to play them. We only wore these once.
These are so
Oh.
ugly.
Hold on, it's my turn.
Yeah, shut up. Brian.
See, here's the thing. From this picture, which is you can barely see the pants, basically the waist up, but the pants are white. I actually don't hate the way it looks in this picture, but I feel like if I saw the full thing, I would
I
would probably
TV
hate it a lot more.
If I saw it on TV, I'd be upset.
Yeah.
So based on this picture, I would give it. Well, I guess it is worse than the other black ones, so I guess I'd have to give it D. But I don't hate it as much as I hate the other ones in
Like,
D.
if I turned on an SMU game and I saw us wearing that jersey,
Especially in 2010.
I would legitimately be offended.
This is this
Like,
is before all
what
the
is this?
like we're crazy Oregon stuff, like wearing weird colors. Like this is 2010.
So we're kind of trailblazers almost. So C tier, right?
I'd be okay with C tier in this.
What?
I think
I like the design. I like the font.
I think it's better than some of the awful ones we have in D.
I think it's better than the gray in
This
D.
is the vintage font, right? From
Yeah.
the same one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's my favorite font.
But I'm okay with D too. It's fine.
I say D. We'll give it an honorable mention for being maybe a little bit better than the other Ds,
Yeah.
but
D plus.
not good enough to be a C.
Okay. That's fine.
All
I
right,
think it's
Yannick.
the worst.
I think I get the first.
You think it's the
vintage
worst?
jersey, right?
I think it's straight up
I think-
the worst.
We're moving on to the name.
No, it's not the worst.
Yeah, I think we're now getting back into the
Chrome
old
red
school.
helmet. That's the
Yeah,
word.
you get the red one here.
Yeah.
This
so
is aggressively Conference USA because it has a Conference USA patch on it.
it does right on the right shoulder. Yeah.
Big blocky.
Big blocky font, SMU print.
This
You
is
know,
like
white.
right when Ford opened, like early 2000s.
Black
Oh.
helmet.
Yeah, black helmet.
It's
red
actually
jersey,
dark
Navy.
navy.
white.
It's navy.
Really?
Yeah,
It's navy.
it is navy.
That's a
Yeah, you
Oh.
can kinda-
Oh, it is.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh my gosh. It's so dark.
yeah. The colors that are in this uniform are not red,
not
white, and blue.
SMU's. Yeah,
It's red, white, and navy. There's no
Which-
blue in these.
is a big knock on like just right off the bat. Like you get the colors wrong.
Well, we used to be Harvard red, which was darker than our red right now, and Yale blue, which is darker than our blue right now. So
Why are we trying so hard? Like
I
Harvard
put
red, Yale blue.
So
Come
what
on.
would you?
we're trying
D tier. I don't like these.
They're bad.
Yeah, it's D
They
tier.
are bad.
Yeah, they're not great.
I don't.
I feel like they try to like make the '80s jerseys like cool for the 2000s,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just a miss.
I don't think it's that bad, honestly.
I don't think
Like,
it's.
it looks like Texas Tech jersey.
If you take away,
That's probably why we were so
I don't
bad.
like
through-
if you take away,
You know,
It does look like a Tech jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if you take away it being a different color blue, I don't think it's. I mean, I don't think it's as bad as some of the other ones we put in D. But
I don't hate it that much. I think C
they're just really
is more
boring.
appropriate, but they are pretty boring.
Well,
But
let's take a
everything
quick
was
vote then.
boring during the time.
take a quick
Yeah.
vote. I think I still put it in D. Where are you guys at? C.
I think I'll
C.
put D.
I go with C also.
See.
Alright,
Okay,
C.
so C
Okay,
it is.
we'll move it to
Alright, would you guys rather have boring jerseys or like funky trying out the new Chad Morris era jerseys? and
Boring.
Some are ugly.
Okay, so that's a great question because Sonny Dykes only had like 4 options.
Yeah.
He wore white, blue, white Dallas, or blue Dallas.
Yeah.
That's all he wore. I was very okay with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I liked. We had a consistent
But I'm saying
model.
before that. I'm saying like these boring jerseys that we just ranked versus the Chad Morris era.
Well, I'm saying that our current lineup of jerseys is the best lineup of jerseys we've ever had.
But that's not the question.
Yeah, I know, but I don't care what the question is. Okay, would I rather have the old 2000s?
Every single week. Or Chad Morris every single week. You're trying out something new, seeing what works, what doesn't work.
No, I don't want to try things out
Hmm.
like that. I don't think that like the gray and pink is so bad. The black and red chrome helmet is so bad.
What about y'all? What about y'all?
I would rather just have like just standard like simple jerseys. Yeah.
I'd
Nothing
rather
crazy.
have our good jerseys and just keep those the whole time.
Yeah.
But that's not the question.
I think I'd rather not change because Chad Morris had too many. Like, there's too many
He tried too hard.
strikeouts. That,
Well, we don't
He
know that it was
struck out a
him, but-
lot.
Yeah, we don't know it was him.
I'd say
Well, yeah, it
basic,
may not
but
be.
I do like them trying something new out, like
Yeah.
maybe once a year. I know that's not the question, but
But those two jerseys are so boring. Like I would
They are
hate
really
to watch
boring.
that every single week.
can we just keep
Luckily,
those in
we
the
don't
same
have
tier and move on to the
Yeah,
last one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're the
Oh, yeah.
same.
yeah, we can move on. I think. Okay, so this last one is the picture of Eric Dickerson we were talking about earlier.
Classic.
It's Eric Dickerson on the sideline with the jersey is like all athletic
it's a
material.
it's a
that's-
penny.
mesh.
It's
It's
like a
mesh,
penny.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like a practice penny jersey. says SMU in iron-on vinyl, in white, outlined in red, in the same for the numbers. They're white, outlined in red on a blue jersey. The pants are white with a red stripe down the side with blue stripes on the side of that. I think these look great.
Beautiful.
Cropped.
Cropped. It's amazing. I think these are A tier.
I
Yeah,
hope the new
I agree.
uniforms like are something similar to like this. I would love that.
I feel like
Yes, A tier.
I think this is going to be a
The
controversy.
mesh is crazy though.
That's-
Like, could you
okay.
imagine mesh today in a
Well,
jersey?
It only works if you're elite like Eric Dickerson was.
Yeah.
So like if you're a trash team wearing these jerseys, you're gonna look
You look
like
trash.
a high school
Super,
trash
yeah.
practice squad.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you're freaking Eric Dickerson and you're winning, natties, like, yeah, you can wear this and everybody's literally like, that's savage.
but I feel like a lot of jerseys were probably like that back then, though.
They might be, I'm just saying, like, if we're putting
Right.
this up there, I mean,
Like
you
putting it
have
out
to be-
today, yeah.
You have to be like,
as far as
you
the
have to
look
be
of
good.
our
You
university
have to be
goes.
good.
There's probably a lot of nostalgia to our vote, but I gotta say A. I love it. I think it looks so nice.
Yeah.
It
It's
looks
just
great.
clean.
I would say
simple.
A as well.
I'd say where we're at
Yeah.
right now, D tier. But if we win like a natty, this would be like A tier. So
Okay, well you're out.
it's
by
like
A.
it's literally
I really want our throwback.
Well, we
jerseys
did
to
win
be
a
back,
natty.
though.
in this one. Yeah, we did win
Yeah.
a natty in this one.
Which
So,
throwback jerseys?
The one that we just voted on, the one with Eric Dickerson. Like,
You
I
want
know-
us to wear like
I think-
a practice jersey? Like
Yeah,
that?
like I think that'd be so sick.
I don't think
Okay.
Nike would let us. I
Okay,
think-
not the same material, but like
No, I want the same
look.
material.
Okay,
Like the
You want
mesh,
the same-
The practice penny
Yeah.
mesh jersey. Yeah.
like Preston Stone in a mesh jersey.
That would look
throwing
pretty
a
sick,
touchdown
actually.
pass
Yeah.
to RJ Maryland as he runs
yeah.
a 4-1 40-yard dash.
Well,
Touchdown.
That'd be
that's
sick.
so.
So-
So to sum up, there's the best and worst. We have the white Dallas Triple D logo as the best, and the worst black jersey, black pants, red chrome, Christmas ornament. And I think we can probably post. We should post like the end of the list so people can see it. But
Yeah.
Mhm.
that's our tier list. Yeah.
Yeah. I think. Do we think any of these should be moved? Do like now that we see them all in one list?
I still think the black jersey with the old SMU font is worse than the Christmas ornament red chrome
Really,
jersey.
I disagree.
I think the only thing I would do is I would move the first one on D, the all blue, and then the one with the blue, white, white, up to C. That's the
I
only
could
thing.
agree with that.
That's the
Yeah.
only thing I would change.
Yeah,
I agree.
personally.
Wh-
Well,
which one? Move the
Yeah, that one.
to C.
up to C,
Okay.
and
And-
then well, it's up to you guys, but I think the blue, white, even though it's really simple, the one that has two jerseys on it, I would move
Oh.
that up to C.
You'd move this one?
Yeah.
Nah.
Nah,
Okay.
that one.
It's too
I-
high school.
Okay. What about C? I would also move the first one.
The
Up to
SMU
B.
font.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, that's good.
Seeing the other jerseys on C tier, it is better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
our new SMU jerseys are better. I think those are B tier. I agree.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the best things Cloudy has done for us. Like really elevate our jersey game. Like
Yeah.
I think if
That's
we
true.
went straight from Chad Morris to red, I don't think our jerseys will look this good.
Mm-mm.
That's true. I do think the consistency and the branding of the football program has been
really good.
Stellar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Elite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
all right.
All right.
Sweet.
Good.
We're set.
Heck yeah.
Good. Good
Good
stuff.
podcast.
Thanks for listening to the podcast. Subscribe on Instagram, YouTube.
What you follow on Instagram, subscribe on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Get it right.
Like, comment, and subscribe everywhere, though.
Yeah.
Uh,
Leave what do you think about the tier list we did?
Tell us what we got wrong.
If you're listening, it may help. We'll post a picture on Instagram of our tier list.
Mm-hmm.
And like
Comment
give us
if
your
you were
thoughts.
shocked that Texas Tech has 0 outright Southwest Conference championships.
And,
Wasn't shocked. I was well aware of that
No.
fact.
And leave a voice memo. Also, if you want a Mustang Mood hat, DM us on Instagram.
Sick hats.
Yeah, sick hats. Yeah,
Support the
Hat
Diamond M
band.
Club if you
Thank
want to.
you.
If you want a better band, donate to the Diamond M Club.
Yeah, but that's it. You know, close.
And Keelan Russell, stay committed.
Stop killing
Yes.
us, Smalls.
Keelan
Stop
Smalls.
killing
Yeah.
us, Smalls.
Thank you for listening to the Mustang Mood. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram. Subscribe on YouTube. Listen to us on Spotify. Leave us a voice memo. Thanks for listening to the Mustang Mood and the Big D.
See you guys.